Okay, thanks everybody for coming. Today is going to be a life-changing half-hour health workshop because the information that we're going to be talking about today affects each and every one of you. But what's the most interesting is these items I'm going to be discussing today are like a report card of what's going on inside of your body. We're going to be talking about skin. See, whatever happens to your skin, no matter what you put on your skin, doesn't get to the cause of the problem. Your hair. You can color your hair every 3 or 4 weeks, and guess what? Unless you change the inside of your body, what's going to happen is the same old color is going to come back. And nails, they might peel, they might break, and have spots on them. Unless you change your internal chemistry, it's not going to change. So, what do these 3 items have in common? Connective tissue. So your skin, hair, and nails really come from collagen inside of your body and protein. It's tissue. And I don't think sometimes we understand that our body is living. Do you know that even your teeth are living? I had a lady that came in this morning and they're starting to do implants on her teeth. She's 50 years old. She's not taking care of herself properly. She smokes cigarettes. People who smoke cigarettes will always have dental problems. So you can implant and reimplant your teeth, but unless you get to the cause of the problem. So if she can get these implants, but eventually her jaw will deteriorate. So what really affects your skin? Food-wise, you all want to be eating protein. Now, I encourage patients to eat chicken, turkey, lamb, of course, organic. I don't have a problem with people eating beef. You want to eat organic beef. You don't want to eat anything conventional. It's more significant today than any other time because we have so many chemicals that are in food today. So you need protein. And I notice that once people break 60 years old and they might not have adequate teeth and chewing, you need protein. You want to eat protein with vegetables, not with starches, because you want it easily absorbed. Now, this is just a general statement. To have healthy skin, you want to make sure you're drinking enough water. You want to be eating carrots. Carrots are a great source of vitamin A. And there's going to be a couple items I'm going to suggest that you stay away from that will affect your skin. One of those are zinc-depleting food. I'm going to tell you about nails. See, nails are fascinating because see, if your nails peel, it doesn't necessarily need more protein. You might need a digestive aid to absorb the protein. Your nails chip. So you might be eating protein, but you might not be absorbing it. So if you're breaking wind, that's my scientific term for if you're blowing farts, you're not digesting your foods properly. You should not pass gas. Now, you may be elbowing your husband now and say, he's talking to you. Or if you pass gas and it is so intense that it causes the wallpaper to peel off the wall, you have major, major health problems. Okay. Now I'm going to share something with you that's going to be kind of an interesting shock. What element will affect all 3 in your body? You want to know what element that is? It's iodine. And you want to know why? I have had patients that have had nails break for years and put them on just iodine. And this is something I just recently learned, by the way. And guess what happened to their nails? So when we're treating their thyroid gland, they'll say, I don't know what you're doing, but my nails are better. Well, see, what the iodine is doing is it's helping calcium be absorbed in your body. And see, iodine will help your skin. And you want to know why it's going to help your skin? Because iodine is going to help you with your bowel movements. Because it's helping your thyroid gland. Iodine helps make cell membrane strong. Very significant. How does iodine affect your hair? People who have white or gray hair usually have a low-functioning thyroid gland. People who have white hair have slow metabolisms in their body. And what's happening is that their body is using all of the essential minerals in your hair for you to survive. So all of you in this room right now, and when we get to this point in your care, so I don't want you to start today, go out and buy iodine. That's not the purpose of this conversation. The purpose of this conversation is to educate you. But you can take up to 12 milligrams of iodine every day. What about white spots on your nails? White spots on your nails. So look at your nails. Now if you have nail polish on them, first let me tell you this. In the next year or two, you're going to hear more and more about proper chemicals on your nails. You just don't want to put anything on your nails anymore because your body's absorbing them. You want to use chemical, and there's a lot of places, green stores, there will be a lot of green stores, which means healthy products are going on inside of your, inside the product. But if you look at your nails and they have white spots on them, that's a sign to me that you have a zinc deficiency. If you have a zinc deficiency, you have a greater chance to have poor healing inside of your body. You could have memory loss, you could have prostate problems, and you could have issues with low blood sugar on your body. Blemishes on the skin. Anytime you have a skin problem, your body's toxic. That means if you have psoriasis, your body's toxic. If you have acne, your liver's plugged up. That's why these apple, beets, and carrots are so important. The beets are going to be important for your liver. The carrots are really good for skin. Apple, beets, and carrots every day. White hair, iodine. Iodine. I've seen people's hair around tremendously. The major organ that affects the skin is the liver and the colon. The colon is your dehydrator in your body. Your body absorbs water out of your colon. Pretty amazing. So you need to drink water. So water's not Pepsi, water's not tea, water's not coffee, water's not these new power drinks. And you know, recently it was reported, and I've been saying this all along in the practice, that someday they're going to start talking to people about dumping their drugs down the toilet and all the drugs that people are taking. You know, not to say I told you so, but what's going on is exactly as I predicted. And there'll be a point where they're going to actually have people come and put their medications in a specific location. And this is an epidemic that's going on inside of our body. So that causes your liver to get plugged up. That will affect your hair. So the major organ in your body, just believe me, besides your colon, is your liver. Your liver. So you can say, well, Dr. Bob, what do I do about drinking water? Well, try to drink water from a pure source. Reverse osmosis would probably be the best. But you almost can't always avoid it. So you might go someplace, a friend's or a neighbor's house, or out to dinner, and there's water that's not functional. You want this liver. Your liver's right here, in your right part of your abdomen. This liver is your safety net. That's why you want to be apple, beets, and carrots, dandelion root, milk thistle. I personally take 5 drops of dandelion root every day as a PM, preventative maintenance. I also always eat apple, beets, and carrots. How do you fix the liver? Well, you could do a castor oil pack. You could eat your apple, beets, and carrots. You could take dandelion root, milk thistle. You need to always be, in my observation, everybody that is listening to me right now should be on a daily basis taking some type of liver supporting product because you're exposed. Every one of you in this room, if you eat, you should have a bowel movement within 2 hours. If you're not eating and pooping, you got a challenge. Okay, you want to be eating and pooping. You know, the story goes that John Wayne, when they did an autopsy on him, he had 25 pounds of fecal material in his intestines. That's a lot of crap. I mean, think about that, 25 pounds. Some of you could lose 5 pounds just by having a bowel movement. Not just teasing, but I'm serious. Okay, let's talk about hair issues. Minerals, Celtic sea salt. If your hair is turned white or gray, it's because your body does not have enough minerals. Just trust me, we have Celtic sea salt. Trace minerals is another product that we have. You need minerals. Now I read a very interesting article that you'll like this in a book called Modern Nutrition and Health and Disease. Because I know that some of you are thinking, are you going to talk about hair loss, Dr. Bob? Well, they've done studies on laboratory animals, and guess what they found? Laboratory animals that don't have enough omega-3 fats can go bald. If you look around in our society today, do you know how many younger men, obviously much younger than I am, are bald today? You know what? 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that was not the challenge. Are you with me with that? So today, what's happening is people are eating too many French fries and too many fast foods, and those foods are interrupting normal oil movement in the body. So another gland in the body that I'll just briefly talk about is the adrenal gland. If your adrenal gland is stressed for whatever reason, that's a gland located on top of your kidneys. It's a gland that I talk about in my book, Balancing Dr. Bob's Female Hormones, Dr. Bob's Drugless Guide to Balancing Female Hormones.